I will make another video today, maybe using again the Ofra palettes, and I will again also use this one because I think I might just really like it, especially for the summer. Yeah, really depends what you have under, and today I want to use it with the primer oil from Smashbox, so I want to see how that works. I already applied this 24-hour lid primer from Smashbox. So today I thought maybe I will make something from these two together. This one is very basic, except for the blue that's kind of a dusty, non-interesting blue to me. Yeah, it doesn't really speak to me. And this one together, which is the collaboration with Francesca Tolo. So this one and maybe both of them together in the crease. You know what I will do. I will straightly take also from this one here, blend them together and get kind of a medium color. That's both of them. That's better. Now you can actually see it, but also it's not too orange, you know, straight on. So these got very strong, very fast. Well, a little bit. Now I was thinking maybe to use the purple ones from here. I already used this one. So I will take first this now then, the bronze color. It's really, really pretty. It's one of my favorites actually from this palette, from this big palette. So there you go. Too much in one time. I don't know exactly, I will just, you know, go in with it here in the beginning. And a little bit maybe up here to blend. This one is really pretty packed on and really pretty blended as well. If you blend it, it gets like, kind of like a satin feel to it. And if you pack it on like this, you see what it gets, like a really strong color like that. It's called Syrup. So here in the back you have the names of them. So it's the Syrup one, and you can see that it has a lot of payoff and it's really, really pretty. Okay, so today I will use this Pillow Talk in the inner corner, I think. Maybe I will blend it a bit with this one or with that one. This is Star Island. Really pretty golden highlight, and this one is more pink tone and almost silver white. So both of them together in the inner corner. Since there is a lot of those highlights here, so why not use them, you know? I think so. You better just use them when you have them in the palette like this, everything just there in front of you. So first I'm packing it on a bit, going also under. I mean, I put it on both sides of the brush, so I have a lot of product that I can just keep on going here. Like that. And then I will just maybe take some off. Then I will just like blend it in and out and up a bit here, that it will be a bit less precise maybe. Okay, so I'm taking this syrup also under the eye in the beginning, like, you know, in the same place kind of, but under. Turn it the right way. Just using one of those Michaela brushes, straight brush like that. Okay, so now it's time for the purples from here. This one is super pretty as well, but also this one is. I'm taking this one. It's really covering also. I can like cover this one with it. Oh, that's amazing. I thought it's kind of sheer, but there's nothing sheer about this one then. Huh? I'm taking this one also here. So I have to put more of this bronze color because it completely disappeared here. Now I think it's time for this. It also has, this plum also has some kind of pinkish shimmer or sheen to it. It's also very pretty. I'm using the same brush. And see that kind of neonish, pinkish kind of thing. Now I'm really just fluffing in some of this here in the outer corner, kind of softly, I think. Trying to be a bit softer and, you know, trying. You see this color here, it a little bit disappears with these two. I feel that these are so much stronger, you know, so the middle color kind of disappears here. So this one is called Blissful. I will take this, it looks like that, and just with my finger here in the middle, because I think this color here that I used, the grayish, purplish, it's also pretty, but it really looks like nothing compared to, you know, the other colors around it. So yeah, might have been better to use it the other way around, like this one over here and this one over there. But since I didn't, so now I will just use this Blissful highlight here. Okay, so I'm taking more of this one a bit because this one is really pretty color. I'm blending it in here a bit, get a little bit of this one inside there. I will just blend a bit around it, everything. Try and soften it a bit here maybe. Not that it's very harsh, I find those very easy to use, these eyeshadows. Oh, by the way, this nail polish is an Essie color. It's 103 No More Film. Okay, so I had to go into this one from Natasha Denona. I felt like I need some more punch here of some warm color in the middle. So that's what I put just with my finger like that. That's why it looks really messy. I'm still not happy with the waterline. I think maybe I want some black in it after all, which kind of sucks that I have to, you know, use this one all the time. I will use it just a tiny bit. I thought to use two different foundations on each side. I already primed the face with the Smashbox primer oil, and I will let it sit for a bit. And here in the middle I used the Max Factor Face Finity Primer, just here on the nose, because, yeah. So I will use on the left side this Catrice full coverage kind of HD liquid one. On the other side I will use the Smashbox Studio Skin foundation. So this foundation, I shook it and now it's really liquid, and I'm using this Smashbox brush for it. Whoa, what a coverage it gives like this. The other day I used it with the beauty, like a sponge, not the beauty blender, but a sponge, and it was so like shearing out. Wow, this brush is really good for this kind of foundation, and really push it in. I think it works better, but maybe both. Then you don't have much in the sponge either. It's not easy, this. See if I can build it up a bit or not, or if it just will look funny. Taking it a little bit down here, but I don't really want to mess around here with some long-lasting mattifying foundation, you know. I think it's getting darker on me also. Is it? It certainly is. This part is darker already than this part. So it's oxidizing then. Now let's see with this Smashbox. It looks lighter to begin with, but how come? It looks so much darker in the bottle. This one is less covering than the Catrice. Look at that. Okay, so I put it twice. So I will put this one twice on too. You know? Like that. Hopefully it won't start making problems, because sometimes I have a feeling that this Smashbox one doesn't want to build up, then it becomes funny. But let's see if it works. If it doesn't, I will take this part off and use the other one, because that one I could build up at least. This one feels stickier. I think in the forehead I will use the Catrice one, because this one, it's harder for me to use this one than the Catrice, I think. Whereas this one looks okay too. This one looks more matte and this one looks more shiny. What do you think? This one seems easier to use for me at least. I don't know. There's something about this one that's a bit sticky, And yeah, using this one first helps. I have to tell you straight on like this, the Catrice foundation that I applied here didn't at all get funny when I applied this one under the eye. Whereas where I have the Smashbox foundation, it separated the minute I went in with something else here under the eye. The under eye looks nice, but here where it met each other, it's separated with the foundation. So I tend to have a problem a little bit with this Smashbox foundation, the long-lasting Smashbox foundation, that it wants to separate very easily. It looks pretty where it looks pretty, but where it doesn't look pretty, it looks like crap. Okay, so I will just leave it like this and use this MAC palette for a little bit setting. Under the eye, I will use probably this one here, or lighter one. So I will use this one again from Ofra as well, with the collaboration with Francesca Tolo. And yeah, I definitely think that the Catrice foundation just looks better on my skin. This one here, the lighter bronzer, don't know if this was the best choice of brush for it. Maybe some of this one. I will just use this brush that I used for pop it in like this. Ooh, okay. Like that maybe. So I did use some of this pink one as well, but I think it made it more gold than pink on my skin. Because look at that, it got really golden now. Maybe I could take just a little tiny bit of this warmer kind of pink. Taking just a smaller brush like that, and some of this, I'm trying just to take the pink. Which is, yeah, it's okay. Just to add a little pink here and see if it becomes actually pink. Yeah, you see, this one actually gives pink. Whereas I feel like the shimmery one gives more gold than pink. Now it's pink. And a really pretty one as well. This one is really pretty. Yeah. I feel like I need a little bit more highlight. I'm taking again the Pillow Talk here by itself, maybe this time. I think so. By itself. This is the one I used. Yeah. So I'm taking just the Pillow Talk, the lightest one from here. The pinker one. Because I feel like I blended all away when I was doing things here. Definitely. Also down here. Overdo it a bit. Because why not? Like that. I want to go over everything and buff it a bit with this Shiseido powder that comes like this. It has a really pretty and good brush actually here inside. And then this kind of powder. So I'm going to use this one for buffing today. And I'm using again this flat kind of brush. And I'm blending all those together. Like that. And I'm going in like really like this. And it does give a little color as well. So it helps blend those things together. Where, you know, it's a little bit, I think it becomes nicer if you compare this side to this side. I use this heroin from MAC, lightly kind of like that. And now I have to find something that goes with it. So what do you think? Could I just use those two together? I don't think this eye look is very strong. Is that a bit too much for this look? I kind of like it. This one is really fun to work with. Okay, so is that acceptable? I kind of really like it with this orangey look. Well, So what you can hear is probably the rain, if you can hear that. Yeah, well, I really wanted to use this kind of a vivid lip color for some reason, because I don't think this is very, you know, outstanding. Plus it's kind of under my bang a bit, most of it. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Use all your colors and enjoy them, and hope to see you next time. I will take some of this lightest highlight from here, Star Island. I think I will use just a fan brush like this. And try and use a bit less than usual. I just feel like it's a bit dark here, but you know, I should probably just sweep it over like that, you know. I'm blending a bit. This one, the Pillow Talk, and the Island. I'm impossible with this. And in the end, I couldn't help myself just going back to Natasha Denona. But I realized I could have used the syrup color, you know, the one that I started with here. I could just have used that one just the same, you know. I think now I will spray the face with this Ofra makeup fixer. Oh, what the scent it is. It's so pretty. And it feels so good on the skin.